times on your stream, and the fact that you don't follow me back, it kinda hurt me. Yeah, it kinda hurt me. Hey, what's that problem? Yeah, it kinda hurt me. Yeah, I don't mean to be thirsty. Yeah, I don't mean to be thirsty, but the fact you play my track on your stream like 8 times and you still don't follow me back, that low-key hurt me. Do you hate me? Do you hate me? Do you love me? Well, will you rate me? Yeah, please, will you rate me? Oh yeah, I don't mean to thirst, yeah, but I'm about to burst, yeah, cause I'm so upset. For that follow back, I'm desperate, yeah. I hope somebody links you this and sends you it in your chat, so you can see exactly how I'm down bad. Yeah, it hurts. Oh man, I'm sad. All I really want is for her house and I'll be do follow back. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sad. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sad. Yeah. All I want is for her son to follow me back. Hey, socialism is when you take my music and don't credit it. Hey, socialism is when you don't follow me back. Oh, it's so upsetting shit. Hey, socialism is when you don't follow me back. I said it shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. On everything I on everything I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism is when a sign plays your tray like 8 or 9 times on his stream, but still doesn't follow you back. Yeah, on everything I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism is when a sign plays your tray like 8 or 9 times on his stream, but still doesn't follow you back. On everything I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism is when a sign plays your tray like 8 or 9 times on his stream, but still doesn't follow you back. On everything I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism is when a sign plays your tray like 8 or 9 times on his stream, but still doesn't follow you back. On everything I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism is when a sign plays your tray like 8 or 9 times on his stream, but still doesn't follow you back. On everything I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism is when a sign plays your tray like 8 or 9 times on his stream, but still doesn't follow you back. In the middle of my song, my internet just going out. That's a sound, trying to censor all them words that are coming from my mouth. In the middle of my stream, okay, my internet all going out. That Hassan, socialism reign of terror that reigns, no doubt. On everything I own, socialism with no iPhone. Let me fucking buy you things to win you over diamonds and rhinestones. Yeah, on everything I own. Yeah, on everything I own. Yeah, second that I walk in a $2 million mansion, all I say is I'm home. On everything I own. I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism is when a sign plays your tray like 8 or 9 times on his stream, but still doesn't follow you back. On everything I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism is when a sign plays your tray like 8 or 9 times on his stream, but still doesn't follow you back. On everything I used to think that socialism was when no iPhone, but now I know that socialism
What's going on? Holy moly. Bro, I literally like, I go through intense phases of being into things, and at the moment, like, I'm just like very into chess. I'll probably get over it, but I hope I stick with it because like, chess is fun, dude. I've just been watching chess content on YouTube. You know who's really fucking funny? I know, like, Anish Giri is, like, known as the guy who, like, you know, will try and make fun of everything. Anish Giri is, like, top 5 player in the world. I think he's Indian, but he's from the Netherlands. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think affectations are a good thing in my opinion. But, like, oh my god, he's so funny when he streams Title Tuesdays. Fuck, I need to show you this. Hold on. Anish Giri is like that, like, streamer. Oh my god, there's new CoffeeZilla. Okay. He's like that chess player that, like, always is going to... like... He just, like, is like a poster, okay? Like, he will post, and he will post the lamest jokes possible, but he'll also, like, post, you know, oh, holy moly. Thank you for the raid, Jason. I'm sorry, there's no raid sound. So, oh, by the way, okay, so I've got this loud invert behind me, and I think it's loud. So it's, oh, and a raid, double raid. Holy moly. You better not assume my pronouns. You ain't got a clue what I feel inside. Shake my ass while I play Beyonce. You wanna come fuck me, then get in line. I'm pretty impressed. It says that the full load on the inverter from my computer and my 2 monitors is only, it's hovering around 180 watts to 220 watts. Like, it goes up and down, which is, like, really fucking insane if you think about it. Like, I would assume it would be way closer to 400 watts. Because it's 2 4K monitors, okay? It's my computer, but then it's also my UPS at the same time, which I know, like, doesn't really take much of a load, but it's, like, still. And then it's everything connected into the computer. I mean, I guess that all sort of ties with it. I'm just very impressed. Like, but yeah, it's like this. The annoying thing is it does sound like a server. So I do have that, like, low hum of a server, like, in the background, and now I think that's just gonna be a permanent part of my room. But apparently it's just because it's still charging. Yeah, it might depend on the game you're playing if you're doing heavy computer rendering. Yeah, I mean, look, it says, like, if you're using about 150 watts, then it'll last 12 hours. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm using only, like 50 watts more than that, so it should last me probably around about 10 hours, which is insane. Like, I would... I'm very skeptical. I've got noise-cancelling headphones. I've lived with load shedding for, like, as long as most of my life. I mean, obviously the last, like, 7 years has been more intense and extreme. But, like, I'm like, no, there's no way this is gonna work. There's no way it's actually going to, like, be something that keeps my computer going through, like, all of the... I just don't fucking trust it. I have no faith that it's going to work. Because I've had this story happen over and over, and you know what I mean? Like, you guys understand what I'm talking about? There's, like, no faith whatsoever. So let's see. My electricity's supposed to go off in 2 hours. Okay, and the cool thing about this is it automatically,
yeah,
like,
my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, but there turns out the boys are fascist.
LBPLS.
So we'll see. Not Jackie. Holy moly, thank you for the 8 months. Yeah, I do have trust issues, dude. Just trying to think. I'm like, I keep looking back and staring at it, even though it's like it's cool. Like, I just had to plug it in and it works. It's really big as well, and I had to get my mom to help me carry it in. But it's on little wheels. It's massive. Anyway. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, there is one other thing where, like, the internet connection might die before the inverter does. I'm not even kidding. Like, that could be an issue. But I think that would only be an issue if it was, like, 4 hours of load shedding. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if that happens, then the stream just goes off. You know what I mean? But because we've got a separate UPS for the Wi-Fi, which is, like, I run a cable through that. Anyway, so this is what I was watching Anish Giri, who, okay, if you guys don't know who, that's a hard F. No, it'll just be like a hard F, basically. But that's okay. Like, look, I can live with that. I can live with anything that, like, means I can, like, and look, the thing is, it's, recently it hasn't, like, gone down once, so, yeah. Anyway, alright. But I need to show you Anish Giri is so funny, dude. Like, remember, this guy, he's one of the best chess players in the world, okay? He's not, like... But you just see him on Twitter, and all he is doing is just memeing, and it's very funny. But there's just was one moment I was watching his title Tuesday play. He's such a good streamer. I wish he would stream more. Like, he's got a really good streaming personality. But you would not expect this, like, guy who's, like, literally, like, one of, like, the most serious chess players in the world. Literally, like, always invited to the candidates, like, top 5 in the world. We're talking about, like, extremely, extremely good. Like, a level of elite that's, like... sort of heard of, you know what I mean? It's insane. And then he does this shit, dude. One of his opponents, like, like, doesn't miss out on time. Hopefully there's captions so I can find it. Anish is more elite at shit posting than chess. Yes, this is the thing. I love him so much. Okay, hold on, let's see. More time, I think it was. The opponent, let's see if I can find it. It was just so funny. It was like an opponent that just kept on... I think it was this. Yes, okay, this is so funny. He's, like, okay, for those that don't know chess, you don't need to understand this, but basically, like, obviously he's upset here because his opponent hasn't shown up. You'll see. We'll watch the whole thing. But he, not what you'd expect at all from, like, someone who's, like, high up there in chess.
How about the chat? Doesn't say anything during the game. That's nice.
By the way, at this point in time, he's such a fucking, like, you know, chess Andy streaming on YouTube. He doesn't know how to turn off the chat. And so he's got, like, right now, he's got a fair play officer from chess.com. Like, texting him, being like, you need to turn off the chat. And he's like, I don't know how to turn off the chat. Because he's playing, this is a titled tournament, like, there's money, I think, for earning, for titled Tuesdays, and so, anyway, so he's just like, no, it's fine, I'm just not gonna look at the chat, you just have to trust me, anyway.
I mean, imagine, I have the chat, like, that is impossible. Because people, they'll join, they don't know, they're not in on the joke. It's impossible. It's possible. But that would be quite a flash mob. Like, if the entire chat of 3,000 people just stays silent for 5 minutes, that would be quite something.
Bro, if he's got if 3,000 people, like, tune in to watch him on YouTube, you know, like, he probably makes quite a lot of money, but GMs, they don't make a lot of money. Like, people high up in chess don't make a lot of money unless you're, like, really, like, unless you're, like, a Magnus Carlsen, Hikaru Nakamura kind of figure. But, like, really, like, you can get to the top and still, like, make fuck all. He should really stream on Twitch. Like, you'd be, I mean, I guess he doesn't really care, to be honest with you. Like, but 3,000 people watching, that's an insane amount of ad revenue. He is a character, you'll see. I wish he would stream more. I'd watch all of his streams. But it seems he only streams, like...
Okay, we're gonna beat this FM. He's FM twice. He's FM and FM. He's a very FM.
So FM is FIDE Master. I think it's, like, the title above Candidate Master. So you get Candidate Master, FIDE Master, International Master, and then Grandmaster.
He's a very FIDE Master. He's like GM Hikaru. That's how FIDE Master he is. Why do I get 2 whites, 2 blacks? Like, don't they know that you have to rotate colors? Chess.com? You normally get white, then you get black, then you get white, then you get black, then you get like white, white, black, black.
His opponent.
Why? We just started. What's with the weird colors?
Candidate
Oh,
master.
okay. Please make a move. Don't do that to me. No, no, no. Please make a move. Please make a move. I want to play a good game.
I love
Make a
Geary. I think Geary's so much fun, dude. Like he never, Geary is like hardly ever gets involved in like any fucking drama. He's just always there poking fun at it and everyone. I love it. It's great. He posts so much, dude. Like he fucking tweets so much. It's insane. It's like on the level of Jordan Peterson, like numbers of tweets a day. Okay. But at least he's just like making fun of people. Yeah, he's so funny, bro. This look at this. This I was like laughing. I was watching this trying to fall asleep last night, and I was like laughing, like cause so this guy doesn't show up. Oh, what do we mailman? Holy moly! Thanks for the 8 months.
8 months of unbearable content, Pog.
Anyway, you'll see.
Move. Please. Please make a move. By the way, you can watch my eye contact. Fair play officer, you can watch. There is the chat. I'm not looking there. I'm looking right here. The board. And the camera. The board and camera. My eyes are here. Seriously,
His
just
opponent
know,
hasn't shown up.
No, they should make a move, my opponent, because I really need. I need that good game in. I need to get a good game. I don't want a point. I want a good game. Also, okay, my tiebreak anyway is a disaster. Not that it matters, but please play a move. Please play a move. Is everything fine? Am I banned? Did they ban me? Imagine I get banned. Okay, chess.com will give me a second chance. This is the policy. I'll get a second chance. It's a good thing. It's fine. I'll get a second chance.
Just wait. You'll see why I'm showing this to you.
I'll behave after my second chance. I think they banned me. That's the only explanation. My opponent maybe also had a break. The break was long and just went to like bathroom or something. I hope that that's the issue. It's either the bathroom for the FIDE master or the ban for the grandmaster. That would be quite something to get banned. Finally, the title Tuesdays. Title Tuesdays, you know. Finally, there's people getting banned for it.
So now his opponent gets back.
Oh,
45 seconds left on the clock.
Back. Yeah. E4, C5.
Just wait. I was dying watching this. You'll see.
Queen takes. Unusual. Hey G, why don't you be kind to your opponent and give him some time back? No.
He's like, because his opponent, like a lot of the times in chess, if someone's like let this time run out, like sometimes, like for example, Magnus Carlsen has done it before, where like someone's time ran out and he'll just let his clock run out and stuff. So he's like, no, just wait. It's really. So he's like, no.
No. Really not. But what about the spirit of fair play? No? But AG, aren't you respected grandmaster? Aren't you better than this? No, I'm not. I won in 60 moves. It's just what I do.
No,
Good
dude.
game, I think.
He's actually like. He's like, aren't you a respectable? You literally a born streamer. I know, dude. I wanted to, in the beginning, just look. Like, everyone's complaining, can you make the board bigger? And he's like, no, like, it's fine, okay? Chill. I'm not even kidding, dude. Like, yeah. Yeah, like...
This here. I'm gonna look like this. I see the corner of my eye that there is some kind of movement of the chat, but I cannot read anything. So unless I do like that, I don't see anything, you understand? Can you crop the board and make it bigger? Yeah, not really actually. I think it's fine. I noticed there's this obsession people have with a big board. I don't have that. It's fine. Okay, maybe you watch on mobile, yeah? Let me see how it's on the phone. Let me see how it's on the phone. How do I watch my own stream? Let's see.
Also, in this like thing, he has to like moderate someone, okay? In this whole stream, he has to moderate someone, and then he doesn't even know if the person who he's moderating is like the person who he's supposed to moderate, and he's like, it's fine, like they can't really do anything. And then the moderator doesn't know how to turn off the chat either, the person that he moderated. And he's just got this chess.com like fair play officer like testing and being like, Giri, you have to turn off your chat while you're playing. You can't have your chat open. And he's like, I don't know what to do, dude. Anyway, fuck, it's funny.
My thumbnail, by the way, is amazing. Sorry. No, but guys, sorry. I mean, I'm on a phone, vertical. I mean, the board is big enough. Like, what do you want? You gotta learn to... No, you gotta learn... Let's try some kind of puzzle. No, the puzzles is hard. Let's try this survival thing. They get easier or harder as we go.
But anyway, like basically,
really...
like the entire time, and then he talks more about the board, and he's like, anyway, it's really funny. I think he should stream so much more. Like I haven't enjoyed like someone of this level like playing. He's not a boomer, dude. He's young as fuck. You can see. Anyway, so funny. So that's what I've been watching. Anish Giri. If you ever just want to see someone shit posting about chess all day, then just follow Anish Giri on. He's 29, bro. He does not look 29. He looks like he's 25. He's just a chess player, dude. I don't think Magnus Carlsen would know how to turn off his chat either. He's 29 but has 2 kids. Oh my god, I had no idea. Bro, you can't be shit posting like that on Twitter while having kids, dude. Google is a thing that I know. It was really funny. It was like no one Googled anything. Anyway, but that's like I'm the only streamer that has access to Google. So anyway, all right, let me quickly let's do the dolls, everyone. That's what was funny.
KSI is one of...
Okay, we'll watch this later. Let's get... Ooh. Is the sports betting industry huge? Let's go. Let's see. Now let's just go with lo-fi today. Big YouTube found Kala. Ooh, okay. Who made a video on Kala? His streams with Indian streamers used to be legendary. I thought Anish, I mean, he lives in the Netherlands, but I thought he was Indian just because Giri sounds like a very, like, Indian surname. But that is an assumption. I actually don't know where he comes from. But I think he was born in the Netherlands, though. Oh, he's Nepali. I think. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, he lived in Russia. His father's from Nepal, his mother's from Russia. Okay, that makes sense. He's a very interesting character. Like... And he really, like, you know, if you're chess Andy and you want to watch, like, just, you know, have something to fall asleep to, his title Tuesdays are very funny. Also, when I say he shitposts, I don't mean the shitposts are funny. I just mean that he shitposts, okay? He's got a very, like, millennial style of humor. But it's just like he's the only one who will make fun of absolutely everything that happens in chess. Like, no matter what, Anish Giri will have thought through his head of like 10 different jokes that he'll post on Twitter. No matter what happens in the chess world. And I love it. Anyway. You watch him, he was, wait, who you talk, is far from, if you watch him, he doesn't seem dorky and has been top chess since he was 18. Yeah, he's insane, dude. Bro, that means he's been in the top 10 chess players for the last, like, 11 years. Wow. That's a cut above. Insane. Anyway, let's do the dolls. It's Danny Gonzalez. See, the thing is, at this point, like, I just feel like I know everything I need to know about the tunnel girl. You know what I mean? No, don't stress. Like, I just feel like at this point, like, I don't think Danny Gonzalez is going to tell me anything. In fact, I'll probably spend most of my time in the video, like, critiquing what was left out. Because I am just so brain broken, and I've watched every single one of her TikToks twice. You know, like, on the stream. I've spent collectively probably about 10 hours going through her content on stream. That's why I didn't link it. I mean, like, so I probably won't watch it, but, like, yeah, it's interesting that she's sort of being found out. So now, it's going between 195 watts to 217.
Let's go party.
It probably will go up if I play games, so I guess I'll just stick away from playing, like, big games, like, when I'm like, I'll stay away from doing anything, like, high intensity, when my electricity's off. So, like, you know, SAP is fine, but, like, Subnautica... Actually, Subnautica should be fine, to be honest with you. It just depends. I'm just amazed that I've got 2 monitors, a massive computer, like, that has, you know, quite high power consumption for a computer, and the load is only 195 watts. Like, we'll see when the electricity goes off if the load changes. Because this is just inline mode, so at the moment all the electricity is traveling through the inverter because it's got an automatic thing. Don't try Heil divers? Yeah, of course not. But the main thing is, like, it doesn't matter, even if it was up to, like, I think it would be bad if it was going up to, like, 400 watts or so. Like, then I think it would only last about 3 hours. Even then, though, that's pretty insane. Because it says, like, if it's 150 watts, it should last you 12 hours, right? So then... I mean, it should just be linear. So if I use 300 watts, then it'll last me 6 hours. So if I'm using, like, 400 watts, then it should last me, like, 4 hours. So, you know what I mean? It's, like... It's that sort of thing. Okay. Alright, let's go with... Once again, everyone, don't help with the dolls if you're new here. Don't help me with these. I don't need help. Okay, you can try them yourself. You can get Wordle open. Alright. Let me just change this. Alright. Taikoi. Alright, let's go to deleted messages.
What is life like on Bitch Island? I don't know. Ask your mom.
Alright. I think maybe it's just such a banger, like... Because it's a Y is always difficult to get. I'm gonna put in light again. It just works. Let's actually put in sight. Okay. T, so like probably like AST. Yo! Oh, we're raid central today. Thank you, the Globus, the Elder. Welcome in, raiders. I'm doing the dolls. So thank you. I hope you had a great stream, Globus the Elder. So I'm doing the dolls, and here's just a few rules. Since you're all joining is don't help me with the dolls. You can try yourself. You can see if you can beat me in terms of time with Wordle. But yeah, don't give me answers. You will get timed out. Okay. And ruin my day. Exactly. You don't want to ruin my day, do you? I mean, maybe you do. Just don't do it, okay? Okay, so I think it's going to be AST. So it's going to be like... Like, snot... Maybe not AST, but maybe probably ST. So like vast, but I'm just trying to think like plast, maybe. I don't think this is a word. Okay, it's not AST. I think it's gonna be an N involved. So let's see, like N. I think it's gonna be NT, like no, ANT. No. S is probably here then, or here. So, okay, it's either SAT. So like so SAT, or it's AS, or the S is here. So it'll be A. Oh, it could be asset. No, it can't be asset. There's no E. Let's go with the SAT theory. So like we could go unsat. Probably that's probably not a word, but you know what? English is so fucking stupid. Okay, that it probably okay. I deserve that. I think there is gonna be an N here though somewhere. No sat. Probably not then. Maybe it starts with an A. Maybe assert? No. Or assort? No. It doesn't really help when you can't spell either. So we've got this AS. A can't be here, and I think... So I think it is SAT. I don't think it is. I think it's A, like N, S, and sort, no. E, what about AS? And then it'll be a T here. And we don't know what's here. NT, what about NT? Sont? Sont. Okay, let's just try and get some of the letters in here. So, we want to know... Okay, there's an O. Okay. Okay, so it's probably like... Like... Okay, here's the thing. So if there's an O here, then it means the A is here. Right? That's not gonna work. So it would have to be an S. No, the A can't be, it would have to be here. So it would be like... Or something like that. If it was, So, we don't know what... But the O could be here as well. But no, can it? Because, Yeah, I'm speaking to myself. It's just the ST. Oh, fuck, this is so annoying. Okay, let's think through it. T is definitely here. S can be here or here, okay? So, S is, let's say S is here. And it's SOT. Then will have to be A. Sort. No. Good morning, Gold Melter. Like... Like, literally, it's like this stuff, you know? Like, this follows all the rules. Oh. I think it's R. Something like that, let's think about. Because it has to be A, the A and the O swap around. Or it could be the A and the O together, but then if it's A, no, if it's A and O together, then it would have to be like OAT. Like... Very annoying. Okay. It wouldn't be that. Why did I even choose that? Why did I do this in the first place? I don't know. I just... Okay. I might actually lose. Let's see. There's no extra T. Toast could have worked. No, toast couldn't have worked. Okay, so it starts with an A. Okay. Then, S can go here or here. So, AS. With a T here. Sort. No, O can't go here. O has to go here. So it's either AO and then S here. I don't think so. I think it's AS something OT. No, don't help, don't help, don't help. Read the bot. There's a bot that literally says don't help. It screams at you the whole time not to help. And no one reads it. ASOT. Rot. As Zot as hot as what? Like, it just makes no sense to me. I don't get this at all. Dot as fought. This isn't a word, is it? Ascot. What's an ascot? Wow, I lost. I don't know what an ascot is. Okay. I don't know what ascot is either, but I don't know what an ascot is, and that's fine. Ascot? What bullshit is this, dude? Ellipsis of an ascot tie. Okay, well, then I don't mind. I don't mind that I lost. It's just, okay, please tell me connections is good today. It's been so bad this week. It's in Toy Story 3. Okay. Light, dessert, bake, watch, oasis, hourglass, monitor, blur, beach timer, pulp track, broil, survey, playground, suede. Okay, survey, monitor, watch, track. Okay, follow attentively, no problem. Then we have suede, which is like leather, suede leather. Dessert, pulp fiction. Blur. Light. We got bake, timer, royal, hourglass. Timer, hourglass, what else? Okay. Bake. I guess pulp. It's like kitchen stuff. Broil. Beach. I guess that's something to do with cooking as well. Nope. Okay. Why are you telling the mods to chill, Elrond? Don't tell them mods to chill. They just don't want me to get like upset that like people are like, what's the word from the previous game? Oh, okay. Okay, alright. It's but like just remember them. Okay, sorry. I can't see the messages have been deleted for me. Don't tell the mods to chill. The mods like literally go out of their way to make sure that things don't get spoiled for me. Because it's like, you know. Anyway. Oasis is like okay, you don't need to do 30 minutes though. But I understand, don't stress. Unless it was to do with this, if it was just like from the previous word and you might misunderstood, then that's fine. But yeah, if it's from like specifically from connections, then you can keep the 30 minutes because then that's like strike 2, right? But if it was from previously, then it doesn't matter. Thank you, Raptor stuff. But yeah. But now there's chatter. Don't help, okay? But, you know, I'd rather have moderators that are like, you know... Yeah. They already helped someone before, so it's 1 minute. Okay. No worries. But so, yeah, better safe than sorry. I'd rather my moderators were like, you know, stricter with that than not. Okay, light. Like dessert. Okay, here's the thing. Now this is where I cheat because I don't know the difference in spelling. Like I think that dessert, like the food dessert, has a S, right? Like I think it's this. Fuck. One away. Oh, it's shit with sand. Okay. Is it not? Like, a playground normally has sand in it. An hourglass has sand in it. Oasis, beach, dessert. I think it's this then. Yeah, where you might find sand. Okay. Then we've got bake. Holy moly. There's no... We're just getting all the raids today. Insane.
What is life like on Beach Island? I don't know. Ask your mom.
Thank you so much. Tucker Gore, thank you for the gifted sub to Elrond.
Oh my god!
Bro, you... Anyway. Okay, just once again, new chat is coming in. Please don't help with the dolls. Okay, you got there's this bot that keeps shouting at everyone. No fucking helping, no fucking helping. And it's something that should be listened to. Okay. So just be aware. Don't help. All right. You know, if you want to do this with me, you can go onto New York Times Connections and try along with me. But don't help. You know. So let's see. Blur. Like, we got broil, pulp, bake. And I'm just like, is this like a suede? Like, let's just define that quickly. I allow myself to define. I mean, people will say this is cheating. I will say no. I mean, I definitely can't spell suede. That's one thing. Like, I know that it is suede. Type of soft leather from calfskin, brush texture, resemble fabric often used to make boots, clothing. Okay, so that is the correct word for suede. So we've got bake, we've got pulp, we've got oasis. So an oasis is like, you know, it's, huh. Broil is a cooking thing. Okay. Pulping is also a cooking thing. It could be a cooking thing. Timer. We've got one last thing though. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, oasis, it doesn't sound like it. Pulp? Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't spell it that badly as the chat had. Like, a timer, pulp. Like broil is isn't it broiling when you've got like that water, like a double boiler? I don't know. So timer. What would it be to blur? Like light? I guess, I think it must be pulp and then like... Like, I just don't know what else blur would be. I'm thinking maybe something to do with cameras. Fuck it, dude. Like, let's just get this over with. I think that, like, connections just sucks and it fell off. And I know. Timer, bake, broil, oven buttons. I think I'm just, like, too, like... Okay, I wouldn't have got this. A Britpop. And I should know Britpop. Bake, broil, light, timer. Oasis. I've never listened to Oasis. Well, fuck that, dude. Because I'm a British, because I like pop. And I like Liliana. I don't know. Is Liliana Britpop? I don't know. Gilbert goes to the whole mini golf, for example. Extra pizzas. Purple soda flavor, grape. Nothing, zero, nada. Null. Devious. Machine tooth. Hair for a water buffalo. That would be like the tusks, I guess. Buffalo. Inbox contents. Like emails? But email... Oh, okay. Nil. So it'll be nil here. It's email. Job posting invitation. Apply today. What T stands for, by the way, the... Oop. Machine... extra pizzas. Pizzas. This is gonna be really something really stupid. Get the ball close to the hole in mini golf, for example. Oh, cheat. Sick. A cog. Okay, and this is oomph then. Horns. Okay. Elrond, I'm not doing letterboxed, sorry. Do not ask. Okay, you asked at the exact same time? No, I'm not gonna do it today, Elrond. Next time, maybe. Okay, let's see. You didn't have to time out Elrond. So cool. Literally, Elrond typed it at the same time I said it, and there was a delay, so it looked like it was right after. I just knew. I knew Elrond was gonna ask. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna order myself some food. I got paid today, so I'm like, you know, I'm thinking let's get some nice sushi, dude. You know, like, let's see if there's any specials. You know that feeling when you get paid and you're like, I could really do with some sushi right now. You know what I mean? Just looking for ones that got any deals. Oh wow, okay. There's a really fancy place that has got like a 50% off. That's amazing. Okay. That's really cool. I like that. Just give me a second, everyone. Let me place this order. It's like the kind of place that's so fancy that they only sell 2 fashion sandwiches at the same time, which is very annoying.
Are you comparing my childhood to 9/11? Oh my god!
Holy moly! Socials, thank you for the gifted sub to Bearcane Bot. Let's go, dude. Yo, I don't want to add that emote back, but I'll do it if the bot says so. Does it count if I say it? Oh no, it was Thursday 22nd of Feb. Okay, cool. Alright, sick. It does count if I say it. That's great. Okay, prostatic fertilizers. Okay. Let me just make this order quickly. Potassic, so potassium-based fertilizers. Okay. Refined petroleum, coal tar oil, electricity. Okay, it's not South Africa. Cheese, butter, poultry, bovine, frozen bovine meat, concentrated milk, bovine meat, fermented. Okay, I'm thinking this is like a European country. We'll see. Like, I don't know, it could be like Sweden or something. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's enough. Okay, soybean meal, sausages, okay, processed fish, hard liquor, raw sugar. No. Textiles, okay, we've got 1.5 billion textiles, it's quite a lot. I do think this is Europe. I don't know though. Frozen nuts, cucumbers, other vegetables, apples, pears. Okay, I actually don't think it's one of those Scandinavian countries. I guess, like, it's just difficult to tell, but there's a lot going on here. It's not South Africa, I'll tell you that much. It's not nearly enough wine exports, but... Okay, oils and things. Got footwear, precious metals. Okay. 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 So we got cars. It's 34.6 billion. That's not... It's not a massive country. I do think it is European though. Like it could be like a Hungary. Petroleum though. Could be a Belarus. Let's see, Belarus. Okay, dude. I'm sorry, that wasn't... I had no idea. I'm like in shock. What the fuck? Yep, I knew immediately because I work in the potassium fertilizer biz. I just assumed. I just knew it was like Europe, probably like Eastern European. Like there's not enough exploitation going around going along here, so you assume it's European then. I mean exploitation of raw resource extraction, but like insane. Okay, that was incredibly lucky. Okay, now this is gonna suck. What will you make the 9-month sub badge? I don't know yet. I have no idea. So easy. I'm just thinking about it. I think it's like some European country, like Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Just because of these, this on here though, that doesn't make sense for Estonia. Like, look at that fragmentation. That's island shit. Oh, this could be fucking like Azerbaijan. Or like Georgia. I don't know. Let's see. I'm probably not gonna get it right, but I think it might be Azerbaijan. No. Okay. So we're looking at like South America then. Azerbaijan all the way across from there, or like it could be. I mean, maybe it's Denmark. I don't think it's Denmark though. No, it's not Denmark. Okay, so it's probably South American. So it's like maybe like let's see if it's close to Belize. Yes. Okay. So then is it Costa Rica? It's not Panama. Is it Venezuela? I don't think so. Let's see, Costa Rica. So it must be like Venezuela then. I don't know. Okay, it's Venezuela. Like, it's difficult for me to picture that it would look like that. Okay, my food will come in like 30 minutes. That's really nice. Okay, let's do the waffle. Okay, let's think about this. So we've got it. Okay. Like, we've got LAN already. Okay. No. Maybe this is like... We'll just throw things around. Okay. Eldar, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Then we've got Island. Okay. No. Fuck. That's IS. Oh, Gland. This is begin. No, it's not begin. Began. Okay. Okay, if it wasn't here, then it had to be on, it has to be here. So... Grand. Okay, we've got exactly 4 swaps remaining, so... Okay, so... Buggle and... Nadir. Oh god, okay. Buggle, a simple brass instrument consisting of a horn with no valves, playing only pitches in its harmonic series. I suck at playing the Buggle, which is probably why I'm not... Okay, it's just like a stupid... Okay. Any Buggle players? Nadir, the point of a celestial sphere directly opposite the zenith, inferior pole of the horizon, point of the celestial sphere directly under place of observation. Okay. Okay. Oh, is it Bugle? Bueller? Bueller? Hi, Silas. Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? So, in an hour, my electricity's gonna go out. We will see. We'll see how long this inverter lasts. Okay. No, my electricity will go out, but the inverter will turn on. So we're testing now. Now me, you know, being completely disillusioned that there'll be any solution to the South African energy crisis, I don't believe that this is going to work, okay? How much charge does the inverter build up? Okay, this is a... I don't even know how to think about... And I should understand it, because it's literally like... It is literally like stuff that I should just understand, but I don't understand it. It can keep 150 watts running for 12 hours. 10 to 12 hours, okay? Now, I've got around about... Right now, I'm on 200 watts, so I should keep... I am estimating in my mind that it should keep me going for at least 8 hours if I keep it this sort of level. Okay, yeah, it's an insane thing. It's massive and it's really heavy lithium-ion batteries. But here's the thing. I just, like, can't believe that I've got two 4K, okay, look, I don't believe this. I've got two 4K screens. I've got, like, you know, my computer hooked up to this. And all of that is hooked up, and the load is only 192 watts. Like, I straight up do not believe that that is the load. Like, that to me, am I insane to think that that's wrong? But I mean, it's not like that's what it's measuring the load to be. Maybe, like, a giant Ewok. Well, that's why I bought the inverter. Well, mine's a sine inverter. What about my internet? That's fine. It's got a separate backup. The internet should go out in like 4 hours, so it'll be fine. We'll go up when playing a taxing game. Yeah, we'll see. The percent charge on the batteries, it's just like, okay, there are 4 settings, okay? There are 4 different bars, and it's been bleeping on the like, filling up the last 25%, okay? It doesn't actually tell you. But but then the fan goes off after that. Yeah, okay, thanks. That's good to know. My main thing is, like, I've got these two big 4K screens at Death Lane. So that's what, to me, I'm like thinking, that's like 60 watts each, easily, right? Like each. So that's already like 120. So are you trying to... Is my computer only taking like less than 100 watts? That makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? So I'm just confused. Because I would assume the monitors would take far more power. You know? But I don't really... I mean, I guess I never checked. Okay, this is easy. So we want to go from Somalia. So we're going to go through the DRC. Oh, we don't even need to. Oh my goodness. I actually need to do all the maps again. I've really fallen off here. Like we didn't even need to go through DRC. We just needed Zambia. That was it. Okay, DRC, then we've got Tanzania. And that should be fine. Then Ethiopia's here. I think Ethiopia is enough. It could be Kenya though, so this could be a mistake. I know it's Kenya. See, I need to do all of these again. You see, my memory is like, it's a sieve. Like if I forget these things so frequently, then it doesn't like work. You know what I mean? Anyway. Have to constantly be getting better. Okay, global, let's go. Let's do some... I always go with Ghana, but that's just because it always starts... Okay, that's great. Let's go to
Today
Senegal.
I feel gay.
Oh, okay, it was Senegal. Cool. I'm pretty sure it's been Senegal before. CP is low constant voltage, but the current goes up big time on a heavy load, and that's how you get like 800 watts on some PCs will full blast. Monitors take 50 to 100 depending on what it is. If your inverter is fully charged, it should last 4 to 5 hours non-gaming or 2 hours gaming, roughly. Okay. I mean, my calculations say, like, I'm only using 192 watts at the moment. Like, let's say 200 watts. It's saying I'm only using 200 watts, so I should, like, based on what they've said, like, so I'm using an extra third, so then we take a third of... Okay, the math is very difficult to see. I would say it should last about 8 hours. But yeah. Oh, there's power settings as well. Oh, I never knew that. I mean, I haven't... Let's see, power settings. Oh, no, but this is just turning off displays and stuff. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Energy. Advanced power settings. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, if you at 200 should be 9 hours. So I forgot you mentioned you have your power draw measured. Yeah, that's the thing. So that's why I'm so confused. Is I'm like, well, it doesn't make sense that I'm running these two monitors and this computer, and the power draw is like, I mean, barely really making 200. It's been sitting at like 189, 190. And I just don't believe that. But anyway, that's just me. Like, I guess you have to believe it if it's that. I mean, yeah. Do you have the specs somewhere? What do you mean, the specs of all of my computer? I mean, I just know I've got I mean, I don't know how much energy my computer draws. I built it myself, so I've got no fucking idea. Because it always just tells you the max. Oh, CPU, GPU, and monitor. Okay, I've got a Dell, I think it's 27-inch 4K monitor. And then another LG 4K monitor. Also the same size. I think it's 27-inch. They're pretty big. But they're not the biggest. So I don't know. Maybe it's 23-inch. I don't know. Like, whenever anything's given to me in inches, I just immediately forget. My GPU is a NVIDIA 3060. And then my CPU is a Intel, like, 12K. It's the one with 16 cores. It's pretty intense. And yeah. But that Intel, I know it doesn't take as much power as like the one that has come out recently. Like, there's an Intel 13 or whatever. And that like the power difference was insane. So that's why I went for the lower one, because it was like, yeah, like 120, yeah, like this or something like that. But I just know, like, there was one that I could have got that it was a little bit more expensive, but then they said it drew 50% more power, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And so I didn't get it. Fizz will know exactly what I got. I had a list somewhere. I wonder if I can still find it. PC part picker. Parts. I think I saved it once, but let's see if it's in my history. No. Anyway. Thanks. What GPU do you have? I've got it's the GeForce RTX 3060, the NVIDIA one. GeForce RTX 3060. And then, I mean, memory's not gonna draw any fucking power. But anyway, yeah, the RTX 3060, that one. It's pretty good. I'll be honest with you. I like, everyone was like, you have to get 3090, 3090, 3090. It's like, no, I haven't had an issue with graphics whatsoever. Like, and I haven't had an issue with the card. My guess would be your computer draws around 600 watts. Yeah, well, it's not drawing 600 watts, dude. You know, like, it's not doing that. No, 600 is high end. No, literally, like, I was looking at this earlier. I was like, yeah. 3060 is pretty power efficient overall. Well, I think it's just like, anyway, we're gonna continue with the dolls in a second, but I was looking it up, and like, the thing is, like, the power that they tell you on Part Picker when you put it all together, which for me was like about 500 watts or 550 watts, they said that's like maximum, obviously. So, like, really, you're doing very intensive stuff, insane amount of, you know, you're probably using a lot of memory, big gaming, all of that sort of stuff. You can't even handle 2K with certain games. Well, it can for me. Like, I've been playing, is that 2K 144p, or maybe it's 4K? I've been playing, I can play 4K very easy on this, but I feel like it's ridiculous to play things in 4K, honestly. Like, I just feel like, come on. I think you'd be about 325 watts while gaming, depending on how intense games are. Yeah. I mean, just given that, look, just remember, guys, like, the draw it's telling me right now is that I'm using, that it's only 200 and...
LB Snipe any Elpis?
It's just hovering around 200 watts draw right now. And I just, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Because if that's the case, then yeah, I'm going to be able to... this inverter will last 8 hours. Yeah, if it's rated for 9 to 12 hours, it'll probably make the hour or two that the power's going to be out. Yeah, I know. I'm just... Look. The reason why I have this discussion is because a lot of you don't know what it's like having growing up and, like, well, living... where your power is cut so frequently that you're sort of a bit disillusioned that there'll be any solution to it. Like, we've gotten inverters before and they've worked, but then the batteries get shit, because, like, lithium batteries are really expensive, and so we always got the car ones, which I think are lead-based. So it's like, we've had so many solutions of, like, trying to figure this stuff out. Like, I've had to, you know, put a lot of money into my house inverter at home, because, like, I use it to work. We should be using like 50 to win, not game, or doing something heavy, so that's 50. The rest, let's see the amount of pixel change and slow stuff. Browser 130, so yeah, the power draw list on the components is meant to you to pick a PSU you can apply max power. Having weak components would lead your shit to crashing and could break your components modern. The monitors you can expect 50 from small amount of pixel change, aka low stuff. So it makes sense, 20, 25, 60. Power draw is listed on the components meant for you to pick PSU that can supply the max power. Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's making... I was just a bit worried that something I'd done wrong. Yeah. You can see the real-time power draw of each component. Okay, I'll do that later. That's useful. Okay, that's really good to know. It just is... It's, like, you wouldn't expect that, right? Anyway, so I just feel like... like, I just still don't... Even though I've spent so much fucking money on this inverter, I still don't trust it. Like, I'm like... At this point, you know, how can you trust that? You know what I mean? I've never understood what clocking is. Okay, I'm hungry now. I can't wait for my food's gonna be here soon. They're picking up the order. Oh my gosh. It's really good sushi though. It's like, I think it's the best sushi place in Cape Town. And the fact that they've got a special, like normally places like that never have specials. Like where they've got a 50% off. Like holy moly, dude. Anyway. Alright, let's go do the daily. Anyway, we're just going to be doing reacts when the power's off. I don't want to draw too much power, and I think that'll be good. We can do some come down with me, things like that. Okay. Tame Impala? The fuck is this, dude? Is this Spain? like Madrid or some shit. Or like Alicante. It's the only other place I've been to in Spain apart from Madrid. Or it's maybe like, but no, it's not. I think it's Spain. I think this is Spanish. I don't know though, but I'm gonna go for Madrid. Like some fucking palace. Oh, Royal Palace of Madrid. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's probably that, I'll be honest with you. And this is probably... Like let's say 2013? Okay, it's not. It was in France. But I was a year off. It was French? What? Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 24 days after the album was finished. Okay. I don't know, this is a pretty mid-album cover, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like album covers where it's just like some random photo someone's taken. Like, sometimes it works, but like sometimes it's just a bit like, eh. But I guess it works if the album's called Lonerism. Is it gonna be another album cover? No, okay, but music themed. Gott ist Hilfe. God is help? Bavaria. I mean, this could just be a Bavarian shop. And this, I mean, this for me is like heavy Berlin vibes, Munich vibes. More Munich than Berlin, actually. I just have never been to like an area like this in Germany. I mean, I just know like Munich has got that main sort of like area. I think that maybe it's probably Berlin, dude. I don't think it's Bavaria. I think that's bait. I think you get like Bavarian shops all over the place in Germany. Is that tiny guitar? Is he just huge? He's just huge. Okay, I'm gonna go for Berlin. I'm gonna say it's like the like fucking 1994. Okay, it was actually in... What is this? What is it called? Bro, why doesn't it show me? Oh, Hamburg. Okay. Picking up my order. Okay, I'm hungry. Come on, pick up my order faster. Hamburg is lovely. I mean, this looks insane. This is like some real Venice shit, dude. Look at that. Okay, attack on patient brings jail. The Auckland Star. Okay, we're in New Zealand. Probably in Auckland. Let's say I'm gonna put my pin right down. Probably around about here on Vulcan Lane. What about Durham Street? So let's go for this big street here. Okay, then let's have a look at the drip. This is not like, this is like, I mean, maybe they can just tell me exactly the date. That would be sick. Okay, people have got phones. That's cool. People like, you know, phones are something people have. Okay, this is like some real fucking, I don't know, like, would this be early 90s cars, 70s cars probably? Okay. Is there any date I can see? No. Bro. What is this? 45? Mains deal? Okay, well, what the ladies are showing, are they wearing some like what are these called again? Loafers? And you got some trainers on. I'm gonna say this is the Back on Patient Springs Jail. I'm gonna say this is Ace. You got Ace Towing. We don't have any of the newer, softer sort of like modern cars that don't have the hard edges. Okay, there's nice Mercedes-Benz there. That's I think this is like late 70s, early 80s. Let's go for early 80s. Let's go 84. 89. Okay, but look how close I was. Pretty sick. Alright. What the fuck is this, dude? Bro, this has to be for a movie, right? Yeah, it definitely, like, there's no shot this is like... Wait, a movie? Bro. He's wearing, like, denim on denim, bro. I have no idea what country this is. I honestly have no idea. I think it's probably going to be South American. But it could very easily be like Eastern European as well. But I think it's South America. Yo, okay, there's fucked up shit happening in wherever this is, dude. That's burn. Look at this apartment, dude. Holy moly. I have no idea where this is, and people are gonna probably be like, you know, probably people are gonna be like, you should definitely know this. You're a leftist. Like, why is your history so bad? You know, like, I don't know, dude. I have no idea. I don't know recent fucking coups and shit. I don't think this is like... These don't look like some CIA motherfuckers, dude. Like, are you telling me like the CIA is hiring people like this? Oh, you're a leftist, Nemeries. CIA paid for that drip. Okay, then is it like, what is it going to be? Chile? Is it early enough for that? I don't even know when the Chilean coup took place. Is it like fucking... I don't know, was there a coup in Brazil? I don't know. Let's go... this is probably really stupid. And I think I'm gonna be punished for this. And I should be punished because I don't think like this is correct. And Chile is so fucking long that I don't even know what their big city is, dude. So let's just go for like, wait, they got a place called Africa? Oh, Arica. Okay. Let's go here. And let's say it's like the late 80s. Wait, I can't move it? Okay. Let's say 89, 85. 1992, and it was Bosnia. Okay. You see, like, sometimes you just really fuck up. I had no idea. 1992. I've got no idea about Bosnia. Well, I don't know. I've actually never met anybody from Chile, so I actually don't know what they look like. Like, I know we've got Chilean chatters, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not something... So for me, this was literally like, okay, this is... I said either Eastern European or South American. So I'm, you know, it's a bad score, but like, anyway. Okay, my food's almost here. I'm getting so hungry. Authorized personnel ABC. Okay, this is America. America. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay, it's probably Los Angeles. Actually, no. I mean, it's ABC, so it could be news. Is it gonna be, like, this is wide open spaces? I mean, fuck it, dude. It's America. Like, I'm just gonna go with Los Angeles. They're, like, in a fucking parking lot somewhere. I don't care. Let's say, like, you know... Like, here, okay. And, this is, like, some real... Look how old these things are. Like, 77? 69, and it was in Florida. I thought it was something to do with space. I'm not even kidding. I was like, oh, okay, no, this actually could be for, like, some space shit. Because of, like, just the area around it. Rocket hanger in the background? Oh, how am I supposed to know what a rocket hanger looks like? You think South Africans have got rockets, dude? No? Okay. I'm so hungry now. Thank God. I can't wait for my food to come. And you know it's going to taste extra good because I'm hungry. You know what I mean? That sushi is going to taste so good, dude. But Elon's Canadian. Let's do chess. Let's do the chess one. Okay. White to move. My brain actually might not work for this. Okay, we got this pass pawn. Well, it's not quite a pass pawn yet. So I'm thinking there's going to be something to do with pushing it. But... we need to get a check in. That's the thing. It's like... there has to be some sort of tactic here.
Yeah, my milkshake
I think
brings
we
all the
take...
boys to the yard, but there turns out the boys are fascist.
Then you've got... the king is going to want to stay closer to its pawns. Thank you, Panzer Ninja, for the 5 months. Holy moly. Pass pawns. Your pass pawn. Like, this is close to being a pass pawn. It means it's like a pawn that's no other pawn can stop. Okay, so what do you do with your pass pawns? You push them, okay?
Guys.
Take the queen. Let's go, Yasser. You got this. Move your king. Move your king. Grab give it check. Check it.
This is really cringe, like, nerd chess shit that I even know this song. Okay, so king gotta move. And go here. But then we just push it, dude.
Oh my gosh.
What's the response here? We can get a check. Oh, check. Okay.
Push him, baby.
Push him, baby.
But why would you want that? Then it's there and then taken again. So you just down a queen.
Push him, baby.
Push him, baby.
There has to be something else.
Push him, baby.
Push him, baby.
Oh, baby. Push him, baby.
Push him, baby.
Push him, baby.
Push him, baby.
Oh, baby. Push him, baby.
Push him, baby.
And literally this entire song is just about pushing your pawns. That's it, GM Yasser. GM Yasser is another, like, really funny, like, member of the chess community. He's, like, very nice. Kind individual, like, great sense of humor. Isn't really too involved in stuff anymore, but yeah, okay. I love Yasser's commentary. Okay. You gotta push the pawn. But now I just don't know. I mean, like, black is pretty cooked here. I don't know. I guess, like... you can't go here because queen takes, but then... the thing is, you go here, then you got the check, but then queen can take, and the white queen is like, yeah, fuck it, dude. I will 100% let you take me, and you can take me back, because then I get a fucking another queen. So it's like, basically, you're just queen sacking. And this is certainly not going to be the move, but we'll submit it. Okay, so that was the correct move. The first move was the correct move. Then it's just the king's response. So he does not move here, he actually moves up. But why? You can get ladder mated. Unless there's something... Oh, the queen is going to get in the way. But... Like, oh, you could go here. But then I can take your queen. Oh, well that's the solution. Pins are something you need to look out for in chess. So this is a pin. Like... Yeah, like this, it looks like a beginner would not play this, because... Why would you... The king can just take it, right? But... Yeah, but then the queen's unprotected. And the king has to make a move here. Yeah, okay. So that was interesting. I thought the past pawn would be better to push, but... Nice little tactic. Okay, let's do the spelling. My food will be here in 9 minutes. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. Okay. Spell check. Let's go. Yasa shares some hilarious stories. Anyway. Okay. The king moves down, you got check bait. Oh yeah, yeah, I wasn't thinking too much. I'm not very good at, I've got a much better positional understanding of chess than like thinking ahead. To be honest with you, it's just because I'm lazy. Like there's no other reason for it. I'm just lazy. I don't like having to like calculate lots of moves ahead. I'm not, you know what I mean? So I just, so I've got a good positional understanding more than anything else generally. I'm not often thinking more than like 3 moves ahead. Which is really bad, okay? Like, it's just impulsed vibes based, dude. And so that's why I'm not very good at chess.
Puritan.
Puritan. I probably can't spell this. Puritan. Oh, I can.
Prize. A noun.
A prize. Or could have been prize, like you prize it open, which is different.
Spindle.
Spindle. Spindle.
Snippet.
Snippet.
Hurt. A verb.
Hurt.
Scattering.
Scattering.
Agoraphobia.
Okay, agora. I could probably don't get this. Phobia. Okay, well.
Trifle. A noun meaning something of little value, substance, or importance. Trifle originates from...
Okay, can't fucking spell.
A verb meaning attack. Seton. A verb meaning attack.
Seton. I don't know, dude. Fuck! I need my food, dude. Okay, hold on, let's see. 8 minutes away, 5 minutes away. Okay, let's go.
Affluent. Adjective.
Okay, affluenza. Affluent. Here we go. You just learn new etymology? No, I don't. I'm not a linguist nerd. Okay? I'll leave that shit to who's the chatter again? And Ziggy Stardust, okay? Who's the chatter that's studying linguistic stuff? I recognize your name as soon as I see it, but I can't pull it out of my head for some reason. I am hungry, actually.
Coterie. A noun.
Okay, it's probably some co... Tell... Some shit like that, dude. Terrible. Anyway.
Sojourner. A verb meaning to stay as a temporary resident. Stop.
Sojourner? Like a sojourner?
Piccata, a noun meaning thin slices of meat, such as veal.
Oh my god.
Strychnine, a noun meaning a bitter poisonous alkaloid.
Strychnine. Strychnine. Okay, there we go. Oh, got it, dude. Neen.
Uglaya,
Ugh. Liar, dude. There we go. Okay. Like an ugly liar. Is that what it means? No, it's aglaya. Strychnine. Picanta. Sojourn. Okay, I was close with that one. Godelli. Ceton. Satan. Trifle. I can't spell trifle, dude. Agoraphobia. Oh, I put the R there. Agoraphobia. Okay, look, that wasn't so bad. Look. People are worse, okay? Like, I'll never be the worst. Okay, let's do this. Thank you, Meeboot. Very hard drums. Okay, well, my food's almost here. It bangs. Let's see the bass. I recognize this. I know this. I have no idea who sings it. Okay, I'll be back in a second. My food's basically here. Just put some of this on for you. Just watch that. Oh, I'm so excited for this food. Let's go. Okay. Where are my headphones? I've returned. I'm so excited, but let's finish this and then I can eat and we can just react. And in 15 minutes, the electricity's gonna go up and we'll see how my brand new inverter does. Okay, let's finish this battle. Huh, okay. I definitely know it. I know the song. I know it. I don't know who sings it and I can't remember the lyrics. Honestly, like, I know this song, but the thing is, like, this is the problem, is, like, you can know something and recognize it, but you don't actually know it, do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna fail this test, but I know it. Don't be back in rage, don't look back in anger. Oh, okay, well then, yeah, I've never... Don't look back in anger is a song, right? Oasis, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've never listened to Oasis ever. But yeah, 100% I heard that. Okay, it's time for me to do some reacts while I eat some food. Okay. Okay. And now we are, Doll's help. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm very hungry, so... Wait, no. Dolls. Help. There we go. Alright, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, new CoffeeZilla.
Of the world's most popular YouTubers, but yesterday he accidentally exposed the pump and dump crypto scams that he promoted. They've been hidden for 2 years, but only came out when KSI logged back into his old Twitter account.
Okay.
Saying, does this still work? Now, if you didn't know, this is KSI's crypto account where he used to talk about crypto coins he liked. But he messed up because one investigator has been waiting for him to return to the scene of the crime. And that person is not me. It's Zach XBT, a crypto investigator on Twitter who I'll link below because his work is incredible. He's a friend of the show. We've collaborated a lot. I just encourage you to go follow him. But I was shocked when he said this. In before he starts sharing garbage again, dumping your tokens on Logan Paul's lapdog is permitted and encouraged. Now, many people, including myself, hadn't seen anything from KSI to this point that seemed shady. But Zach had been waiting for this moment. He goes on.
I mean, come on, dude, like... At this point, I just, like... Wow, CoffeeZilla calling out KSI during Black History Month. Problem. I know, he could have fucking waited, dude. Just like less than 15 days, too. Because it's a short month, it's Feb. Like, he didn't have to, you know, like, it's so funny. Black History Month, the shortest month of the year, dude. I really had to make sure to squeeze it, okay? I never thought about that before. We can't have nothing, yeah. I swear to God, yep.
Remember when KSI posted this? All of a sudden, my XCAD bag is looking juicy again. Hodl gang, then proceeded to dump $850,000 worth of XCAD over the following days from his wallet address. Now, obviously, I was stunned by this, but looking at the date of when this all happened, I realized Zach has been holding onto this piece of evidence, waiting for KSI to come back to this account for years. He had this tweet in the drafts, and KSI logging back in activated the trap card. Zach also shared a picture as proof, series of transactions from KSI's wallet, where starting on March 27th, when he sent that tweet, KSI started selling XCAD. The same day he tweeted he was part of the HODL gang, slang for someone who wouldn't sell this crypto coin, right? In fact, that wasn't the only time KSI has mentioned this holding stance publicly.
I'm holding my bags. I'm holding my Luna, my XCAD.
Bro, it just like the thing is, like, when creators do this, they really just have no respect for you. At all. Nothing. They do not care about what happens to you if you lose money. And so I will never ever buy a product, like, I'm sorry, like, it is just so, like, you do this to the people that made you who you are. Especially as someone on the internet, like, it's not like normal celebrity shit where, like, you know, I mean, obviously fans make you, I mean, more if you're like a musician, but like if you're an actor, you know, it's just really like one director likes you and you're good looking enough and you got good enough. In fact, you don't even need to have very good skills. Like, that's really luck based, and like, you know, you can't really say that it was like the public that like led you to that level of fame. But if you're a musician, like, or, you know what I'm talking about. And people have to like you, they don't. To be an actor, no. Also, like, you can literally get away with, like, not giving any of your real personality away. Like, there's some actors that are very, like, keep their private lives very under wrap. Oh, you mean on Twitch? Yeah, people have to like you. Like, here, people have to like you. And also, it's your audience that builds you up. Like if you're an internet content creator, like, you are nothing, your audience is what got you to where you are right now. You know, obviously you can be skilled or, you know, a very good orator or like funny in certain ways, but at the end of the day, like, when you do shit like that, you are fucking over the very, like, people that brought you your fame. And I just, like, it is, like, so incredibly disgusting. And I can't believe people just take it.
Deals like this are why people genuinely thought KSI was just buying and holding, but he wasn't. This time, he sold. And he tweeted again on March 30th, 2022. Me looking at ZIL and XCAD right now. And it might look like that means he's excited about this. But really, he was looking at the sell button because he continued to sell XCAD to his fans who thought he was part of the HODL gang once again. And this is what I mean by a pump and dump scam. He got his followers excited while selling his own crypto back at the same time. In total, over $800,000 was sold by KSI over a few days and these two tweets, according to ZachXBT. Now, as a quick aside, if you're wondering or skeptical of the fact that influencer tweets can have any kind of effect on a token price or volume, I whipped up a chart for you showing volume of XCAD during the days when KSI tweeted. You can see that trading volume spiked millions of dollars on those days, which in part were some of his followers putting money in as he sold. Today, the price of XCAD has plummeted from $3 to about $1. Now, as always, with such large allegations, I wanted to be sure to reach out to KSI to give him a chance to explain these large accusations. After all, I didn't find this, Zach did. So I reached out to KSI over Twitter, and he gave me the following statement. Hey, bro, I'm still a HODL gang, LMAO. Sold some profit, as well as my own money, to put into Luna, thinking I would profit more to buy back more XCAD.
Logan Paul ruined KSI? No. Look, I actually did think KSI... I honestly think KSI... I've had more respect for how he understands his audience is younger than most, but not anymore. Like selling energy drinks, like when he said a slur, it was the P word, okay, to reference like Pakistani people living in the UK, right? he apologized profusely to the extent, and I remember Hassan talking about it and saying, like, he thinks he overdid it. Like, he really went in deep and, like, really explained it. And the reason was is he knows he's got a young audience. So it's very interesting, like, you know, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it didn't help, but every person to the honor he chose to be a demon in this instance. Yeah, I mean, like, fuck him, like, this completely, any sort of, like, respect I had for him at all. I mean, really, that's a low bar, you know, like, explaining that, like, you know, using slurs is wrong to kids. But I did respect that he went really hard in, like, trying to fix the fact that he'd used that word in the past and, like make sure that his audience knew that that is not okay. It's not good, like, language. But then, now it's like, okay, dude, you're just, like, exploiting fucking children. Like, getting them to buy energy drinks and this crypto shit. Like, it's gross. Your audience is incredibly young as well. Like, these are kids that...
And took a major
like,
L. Still fully believe in XCAD,
adults, very
the
young
ability
adults.
to earn from watching content. Honestly, you should talk to Redacted. He's very excited about this project. I never left crypto. I've just been watching it from the shadows. It's kind of hard to leave when you've invested so many years into it. So that's his statement. He then shared a personal account screenshot showing that he does have some XCAD still held. But while that's an interesting fact and an interesting explanation, it doesn't really change the core accusation of whether he pumped and dumped his fans. And I thought it was interesting KSI didn't deny the crypto wallet was his, or that he made that amount of money. He's just telling us, well, I'm still hodling some of it, just 800,000 of it I sold. Now, to be honest, I don't buy this explanation for a second, but I kind of was feeling like I had to leave the story there. It felt like a one-off scam that I talk about on my new side channel, CoffeeZilla Extras, but the story would die there. But then I got another message, which changed everything from Zach. He said, I have one more KSI example with a different coin. Turns out on March 20th, 2021, KSI tweeted this. 2 NFT coins I'm very bullish on, Super and Earn. Any other NFTs I should look at? Now, normally, when you're bullish on a coin, you buy that coin. But that's not what KSI did. See, right after he tweeted that, 6 hours later, he sold $174,000 worth of Earn token. And then 4 hours later, sells another $174,000. Now, if that isn't a textbook pump and dump, I don't know what is. He tweeted, that's the pump. Within 24 hours, he sells $348,000. That's the dump. It couldn't be more clear. Or so I thought, because I asked KSI about this, and that's where things got a bit muddy. He says,
I also really like KSI's song Get Hyper, but, like, you know, with that one, I'll separate the art from the artist. Okay. I'm sure he did Get Hyper before even crypto was, like, a big thing, so yeah, anyway.
The details of every transaction I made. These were coins I put my own money in, thinking they would do well. I would listen to what people said on Twitter and just follow stuff. I invested in Doge, etc. I didn't have malicious intent in trying to scam. I was new to crypto, so I was excited
dude, shut the
putting
fuck
money
up.
in random things and trying to chase the pumps, and ultimately lost heavily. I hope people didn't take advice or tweets as gold, because looking back at my track record, I was effing dog shit. I wish I was an evil genius that would pump and dump at the right time, because...
But you did, though. Like, it's like, okay. Bro, you don't have to be, like, super... You don't need to be a genius to do a pump and dump, dude. Fucking Logan Paul has done, like, 10. Okay, like... There's a... You know, the word genius is doing a lot of heavy lifting there, okay? Let's be real. Anyway.
Then at least people would say that I had some wit about me. Reality is I was just at crypto. And that's basically KSI's defense. He was dumb, he was bad at crypto, but is that true? Well, he says he put in $2 million of his own money and lost it all in the end. He says, quote, I made zero profit on crypto. In the end, I lost it all on Luna. Look, I haven't seen his accounts. Maybe that's true. Either way, even if he is bad or dumb with crypto, it doesn't explain.
My cousin's kids in Pakistan asked me to send them stuff like Prime, Mr. Beast Feastables, Cull Gummies, these YouTubers are insane offensive kids. Yes. Yes. And that's why I've got no respect for any sort of influence that could be like a detriment. Bro, why can't people just like watch Jacksepticeye? Okay, like... You know?
The pump and dumps. Like, telling people you're bullish and then selling is not explained by, I was new, I was dumb. And I said as much. I said, I'm just trying to understand why you traded the opposite way that you were saying on Twitter. And KSI replied this, because I thought I was getting trolled. Honestly, every time I tweeted something, the opposite would happen on the market. So I decided to tweet the opposite of what I was actually doing and still took an L.
Okay, yeah, so just standard market manipulation, dude, to your millions of fans. Okay, no, dude, shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's just a pump and dump, like...
Literally lying. Still lying to his audience.
What a fun excuse, though. Like... Bro, that's such a funny excuse. It's like, no, it's just because I was getting trolled, you know, as the multi-millionaire YouTuber. And so I would tweet out to my millions of fans the opposite of what I was doing so that I can come out on top. But no, it's not a pump and dump, bro. It's like, no, this is that's a pump and like you're saying no, but it's not a pump and dump because I didn't internalize or try to do it as if it was a pump and dump, even though I did everything that a pump and dump requires. But it's like, no, I was just trying to make sure I didn't get trolled, dude. What an insane fucking argument.
So, just to be clear, KSI's story that he's going with is that he thought the market was against him, so he publicly said one thing while privately, secretly doing the opposite, which is kind of the definition of a pump and dump when you promote that to a big audience.
Pre-watched.
You say you're gonna buy to your followers while secretly selling.
Yeah, I did
whether or not it's a successful pump and dump, whatever pump and dump, that's what it is. Now look, I understand that people are going to have conflicting ideas of whether this was malicious.
It wasn't a pump and dump. I merely inflated and then evacuated. So true, dude. I didn't think of pump and dump. I think of inflate and evacuate. So therefore, it's not a pump and dump. Literally, like, a solid argument, dude. That is... I literally have never... You know, normally, like, with CoffeeZilla, like, the explanations are always a little bit like, yeah, no, it was somebody else, or, like, they blame it on their dog, or, like, they're like, you know... We honestly thought, like, Save the Kids was gonna work, and we just, you know, like, their code was stolen by someone and they eloped to Russia. All of those excuses are always lots of fun. This is the most stupid excuse I've ever heard from an influencer as to why they did a pump and dump. And it is so funny, because it's like, no, because they're describing what a pump and dump is, but they're just like, like, no, my intentions were not to pump it up, so it's not a pump and dump. It's like, okay, dude. So it's like, you know, instead of, like, going to jail for, like, you know, premeditated, like, murder, you just want to go to jail for manslaughter instead. You still killed someone. It doesn't, like, you know. So even then, it's like, okay, you still... If we use that comparison... Anyways, continue.
Or not. And I think it's going to entirely depend on whether you think KSI's story makes sense. I'm just trying to provide full context, while also giving you my opinion on that, which is that I don't really buy that he had no clue that tweeting one thing would positively affect the price in his favor. Meanwhile, though, while I was confronting KSI, I heard a final response from Zach XBT, which I think moved the needle a bit. He said, I found another example. See, on May 11, 2021, KSI Crypto tweeted, "This is about to explode." Only moments later, though, he sold $25,000. Didn't buy it, which I get it. It's a relatively small amount, but it furthers that same pattern of behavior. It's just a matter of what you think that behavior was. If you ask me, I think KSI tried to use his influence to move the market for himself in crypto through a few pump.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
He may have lost all his money eventually.
My electricity went off literally, like, you guys didn't even notice. Oh my god, it's perfect. Yeah, my electricity just went off. Sick, dude. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, let's continue. We're just doing reacts. Should we do some come down with me after this? Or something like that. We'll see.
In a Ponzi scheme, but
using my
that
sushi.
does not make what he did okay. In fact, I think it's fair to say
Well,
that
normally
a lot
when
of his followers...
Normally when my electricity goes off, like, my screen will go black for you guys for a few seconds, but because it's like a invert... Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, you do notice. Like, I see on my OBS that the screen goes black sometimes. Yeah, both monitors going, and the load is still 200 watts. Like, it goes up and down by 15 watts each time, but it's like floating around 200 watts. No, it's 2 hours. So yeah, we'll be fine. Fuck, that's so cool, dude. Oh my god. And now it's also quiet as well.
We saw that, you know,
Very
he
quiet.
influenced millions of dollars in trading volume, went into some coins that are now doing very poorly. But ultimately, I think the true piece of cosmic irony for KSI here, though, is that he would have gotten away with all of this. No one would have known about any of it if he just hadn't logged back into Twitter for one last spin at the slot machine.
Yeah. Anyway, debunking. I really want to see Hassan on Hot Ones, dude. But I don't know. Logging into Twitter always a mistake. Yeah. So true. Bro, you know, I never tweet out about, like, whenever, like, I reach, like, a follower milestone. To be honest with you, I don't really care too much about that sort of stuff, but I did reach 10,000 followers yesterday on Twitter. And I fucked up. I don't know why I tweeted it out that I'd reached 10,000 followers, because, of course, like, 20 people immediately unfollowed me. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it was pretty funny, dude. Holy fuck. Let's see if it's back to 10k. Yeah, I know, 9,997. Bro, it's so stupid. Let's refresh it quickly. Yeah, I'm 3 away from 10,000 now. I'm never tweeting out about follower milestones ever again. I'm sorry. Like, I was so stupid. I was just like, okay, cool. Like, I've never mentioned a follower milestone ever before. Like, I'm not that kind of person that will, like, be like, oh, look, 5k, cool, sick. And now I'm just like... Especially on Twitter, okay? And so I do it once, and then obviously, like, the internet fucks with you. But how many people could tweet their 10k milestone twice? Yeah, but then I'll have to tweet it a third time, okay? And then a fourth time. And you see, you're turning into a cycle. Yes, get it, Doodleburp. Get Subnautica. I'll help you with anything you need in that game. It's such a good game. Okay, I mean, can you believe how stable this is? Like, I'm in awe. Holy fuck! I literally think I could even like plug in my fan if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that because like I'm not gonna push it. Let's look at some debunking. I love debunking videos. I love Anne Reeden. Debunking videos. She does debunking videos. Let's go. It's time for some debunks. Yeah, the inverter's fine. It's like literally stable. It's pretty insane. I'm a little bit shocked. I'll be honest with you. The only reason why I knew the electricity went off is because the light turned off. Congratulations on your 5th time hitting the X milestone. So true. Anyway, and also I know Sakura Gore loves Anne Reeden as well. This is LB post shedding the load. Yeah, I mean, like, look, we are 7 minutes into load shedding. The inverter's deadly quiet, like making no noise whatsoever. On full bars. I mean, yeah, it's pretty insane.
You've sent in and test whether they are real or fake, dangerous or safe. In this episode, we've got pine needle soda, potentially scammy medical reports, and a yummy one to start with. Sophia wants to know why her chocolate chip cookies always spread out and go really flat in the oven. And the advice online about how to fix this is really quite confusing.
Adjust the baking temperature.
Make sure you have fresh baking soda.
Put it in the refrigerator.
Adjust the ratio of the recipe.
Don't flatten those cookies.
too much butter, right? Like, I have no idea. I would say it's too much butter.
So are any or all of those tips true? Let's do some tests and find out. Now for all of these, I'm going to use the exact same recipe and all of the ingredients are going to be weighed out so the proportions are exactly the same.
Okay, hot take. I think that if you are using chocolate chips for chocolate chip cookies, then you do not actually really understand like chocolate chip cookies. Unless it they're really high quality chocolate chips, but you should be cutting that chocolate up into chunks, okay? Taking the bar not too bigger than a normal sized chocolate chip and cutting that up into chunks, okay? Do not fuck with this shit. Normally, like chocolate chips taste like shit. Maybe these actually look like they taste really good. But yeah, the chunks are better, okay? These, nah.
I'm going to mix each one for the same amount of time so that everything is the same except for the one thing that we're testing. And I'll even use a cookie scoop so that each cookie is
That would be chocolate chunk cookies. Please don't even tell me like that's the thing. Like you guys are joking, right? Anyway, I've never bought chocolate chips for that reason because like I think chocolate chips taste like shit.
Same amount of dough. To start with, we're going to chill the cookie dough.
If there's a chilling time in your recipe, make sure you follow it. It's really important to keep your cookies from melting and spreading when they hit the oven.
I'll put one row of these in the fridge for an hour, one row in the freezer for an hour, and the other I'll leave on the bench at room temperature for an hour. The room temperature one definitely seems to be spreading out first. The question is, will the others catch up once they get hot? If we get the room temperature one and compare it to the freezer one, they're pretty much the same size, and the same with the fridge one. I imagine that this will have affected the bake though. If we break this one in half, it's crispy. If we break this one, it's not as firm. And break this one in half and there's still raw dough in the middle. Because so many people said the key was to chill the dough, I actually wondered if it was nothing to do with chilling, but rather to do with the amount of time the cookies waited before they went in the oven. So for all three of those, they all waited an hour. So I thought I'd do another test with
chocolate chunk is a thing in the US. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Why are you apologizing? Don't worry. Of course it's a thing in the US.
One straight away and waiting an hour and a half and then baking it. These were both baked at 160 degrees for 16 minutes, but this one sat on the bench for the hour and a half before baking. And you can see leaving them to sit seems to make them spread less than baking them immediately. And that's possibly because the flour has a chance to absorb the liquid that is in the mixture, which is really interesting. Okay, moving on to baking powder theories.
If you find that your cookies are spreading too much, make sure you have fresh baking soda.
Your baking powder or baking soda are too old.
Leaveners like baking powder and baking soda help your cookies rise, but they have a short shelf life, about 6 months or so.
Baking soda is what helps cookies, cakes.
I had no idea. I feel like whenever I bake, like, it's always like year-old baking soda. I mean, it makes sense. It's like the active ingredients. But that's just a theory. A baking powder theory. Baking powder and baking soda are different things. Okay, get with it, J. Darigo. Bicarbonate of soda is baking soda.
Pancakes, spread. Baking powder, puffs. So think of it that way. Soda spreads, powder puffs.
There's some contradictory information in there, which means they can't all be right. So let's bake a batch. This one is going to have fresh, newly bought, in-date baking soda.
I don't actually know the difference either, though. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. But I do like the baking powder tins that we get here. What is it called again? Hold on. Like, we get these... I think it's probably a UK brand. Maybe it's a South African, but you get tins of it here. Baking powder tin, South Africa. Yeah, this one. Oh my god, I love this. Bro, literally, like, these tins, they're sick. Comes in a little tin like this. I like them. I like it when, like, packaging is, like, cool like this. Yeah, that's why I think it's like British shit. Yeah, the tin has the tin painted on it. I know, it's cool, right? I know. And then that's got a picture of the tin. Hi, Gooby. It's really cool. Anyway.
And this one is going to have new baking powder, and I'm going to do one with nothing at all, and that's to replicate the baking powder being out of date. To eliminate extra variables, even though this one has nothing added to it, I'm going to do out of date. To one with nothing at all, and that's to replicate the baking powder being out of date.
But we don't know, but okay. Oh yeah, I need to do the QT event. Oh, also there's a plugin for Twitch. But yeah, it's back online. You can open it, another tab, and mute the tab, yeah. Baking soda is used in recipes that include the anesthetic ingredient, which is the cream tartar, buttermilk, or citrus juice. Conversely, baking powders are typically used where the recipe doesn't feature an acidic ingredient. The powder already includes acid need to produce carbon dioxide. Okay. We're back at 10k. Oh god, don't say that. People are gonna unfollow me. I'm not gonna look. Okay, because I'll curse it.
To eliminate extra variables, even though this one has nothing added to it, I'm going to give it the same amount of extra mixing that the other bowls had to mix in the leaveners. It's really important when you do an experiment that you try and only change one thing about what you're doing so that you know what's causing the change in the results.
So true.
Baking soda contains sodium bicarbonate, which when heated forms bubbles. Baking powder contains sodium bicarbonate plus an acid, which causes it to produce twice as many bubbles as before. But there's less sodium bicarbonate in a teaspoon of baking powder than there is in a teaspoon of baking soda. And that's because the baking powder has to make room for that powdered acid as well. So if you had equal amounts of both, you're probably going to make the same amount of bubbles. The flavour will be slightly different though. Using no leavening agent at all would make a big difference in a cake, but it's not making much of a noticeable difference in the cookies. Fresh out of the oven, and that theory is also debunked.
Baking soda ones are nah, it's slightly different. These are a little bit smaller. This is the best one.
If your baking powder was out of date, so it did nothing, they would look like this, which is pretty similar to the other ones. They certainly haven't spread and gone flat, and neither have the baking soda ones, which makes sense for the reason I explained before. So that doesn't help Sophia either, so let's look at whether you flatten the cookies or not. This one sounds logical, but it doesn't seem to make as big a difference to the spread as you'd think. If we compare these now they're cooked, this one looks slightly bigger, but all the other ones are pretty much close to being the same size. And while it doesn't seem to affect the spread, not flattening
it 100% is just too much butter, like too much butter in the mixture.
Does give you a slightly chewier cookie in the middle, while flattening makes it crispier the whole way through. Next on the list was different oven temperatures.
Low temp for thinner and crispier, high temp for thicker and gooier.
We already know that leaving the cookies to sit is going to affect the end result of our experiment. So to eliminate that factor, because I don't have 3 ovens, I'm going to have to make 3 separate batches, fresh for each one when the oven temperature is the correct temperature, so it can go into the oven straight away. The sizes and thicknesses of these all seem to be the same. You guys are going to be cookie experts by the end of this. Next, let's take a look at sugar.
Greater quantity of brown sugar adds chewiness to the cookie because it has molasses in it. For something that's a thin and crisp cookie, you want a higher ratio of granulated sugar.
He's changing 2 things there, the amount and the type of sugar.
Okay,
so let's
here we go.
Change just the one thing and change the type of sugar. I'm going to make one batch with all
brown
white
sugar, let's go.
And one batch with all brown sugar to see if that makes a difference.
I swear, like probably my favorite flavor is malt flavored things. And I wish like you could just get specifically like malt stuff. Which it's not a very popular flavor here. Like you get Milo, but I love malt.
Very similar as they're baking again, apart from the obvious color difference. From above, it looks like the white sugar has actually spread a little bit more than the brown sugar. As far as the texture goes, they are both crispy. You can adjust that, of course, by reducing the baking time. Next, what if it's nothing to do with your cookies at all, it's all to do with your tray?
If you put too much grease on your pan, that can cause your cookie to spread and go flat.
What if we over-grease one bit of the tray? We have one bit that has no grease on it at all. We'll compare that to some baking paper and a silpat, which slows down the heat passing through the cookie. Now, according to the video, over-greased is supposed to make it go really flat and spread out. These over-greased ones are looking a little bit different on the edges from all that extra fat, but in terms of size, there's not much in it again.
Oh my god.
So that brings us to the recipe itself. What if we experiment by adding some extra flour? Or what about some extra butter? Or in this one, let's add some extra.
Okay, my theory's we all know it's just if this is too much, it's literally gonna be this. I knew, dude. You see, I called it from the beginning, okay?
Egg. Now there finally seems to be something that's making a dramatic difference. Look at that. Extra butter and the edges go thin and
the egg
crispy.
as well.
More flour and it hardly spreads out at all. And more egg or liquid and it's a little more spread, but not much compared to the control that we baked before. Let's look at them all together. This is 22 batches of the one cookie recipe. And the result, to reduce spreading, you can either add more flour or leave them to sit for an hour to an hour and a half before baking. That's it. Forget all the other advice that you've heard. Now, interestingly, I just know that someone's going to be madly writing in the comments, but I followed a recipe exactly and their picture looked perfect and mine spread out and went flat. So why is that?
Classic.
Well, that can be with inaccuracy in measuring your ingredients. Look at this.
Well,
They
the
say
recipe's
it's
lying
always
to
better
you.
to weigh ingredients, and this is why. This is a tablespoon, and this particular one is 20 milliliters. And this is another tablespoon, which if we have a look at it, I don't know if you can see that embossing in this light, but you can see it's only 15 milliliters. And cups are different around the world too. In the UK, Australia and Canada, 1 cup is 250 milliliters, but in the US, it's 236 milliliters. And even if
Yeah, dude. Bro, why do you gotta be different? Why does America have to just be fucking different, dude?
If you had the exact same cup size as the person who wrote the recipe, it also depends how tightly you pack the ingredients into that cup. If you pack it lightly like this and measure it, that's 160 grams. But if you pack it in and level it off, you get 180 grams, which is a big difference. And that doesn't even take into account rounding. If I made a recipe that used this amount of flour and then we convert that into cups, it would be 1 cup plus a tablespoon plus a teaspoon, which is starting to get really long to write out in a recipe, so it tends to be rounded to the nearest quarter of a cup. So all of that can make the cups quite inaccurate in your recipe, so you are better off getting some scales if you can. The other reason why it might not look like the photo is one that I really dislike, which is that some websites and even some cookbooks.
All the instructions and stuff in the US is in volume and not weight, annoys me so much. That's no, they use a lot of cups here as well. Like that's the one thing with recipes. It's like, look, bakers of the world, baker bloggers of the world, chefs of the world. Okay, can you please stop fucking like, you know, can you please just like not use volume measurements? Can we just like throw the cups away and just use grams? Okay. Or pounds. Pounds are fine too. Most scales convert, okay? At that point, it's fine. Just as long as I'm getting a measurement that's an actual weight, then yeah. Cooking stream went to peer review her findings. Okay, don't make me want... you're making me want to eat biscuits now. That's not good. Anyway.
Use stock photography for their images. Now, I get it. Food photography is really expensive. The beautiful photography in my cookbook was done by a professional food photographer, and she did a beautiful job. She's great at what she does. But I, of course, had to pay her for her time and her talent. If you're into food photography, you should check out her YouTube channel called The Bite Shot. Joni Simon, lovely lady. I would recommend if you want a cookbook done, go with her, but you will need to pay her. It will be much, much cheaper just to go to a website and look up stock footage and then make up a recipe to go with that photo. For example, if I type in chocolate chip cookies, look at this. There's some beautiful photos here. I like that one. Now, if I do a reverse image search for that picture, here it is, just slightly cropped.
Okay, the times.
On the sides and the top there as a brown butter and miso chocolate chip cookie recipe on thetimes.co.uk. So it seems very unlikely that those cookies...
It's amazing, like, when we're so trusting. Like, I honestly have never thought that those photos are stock photos. You know? Ever. Anyway.
These are a result of that recipe. It's more likely the photographer went and bought cookies from a bakery so he could do a series of stock photos of choc chip cookies to upload to the site. So if you bake the recipe and it doesn't look like the picture, that's always a possibility, quite sadly. Next we have pine needle soda, but before I get onto that, I want to tell you about somewhere where you can get real photos of recipes and some recipes that can help you learn to bake some new tasty meals. So you can get a different offer depending. And will it work?
Oh no, Anne Reedon, please. You know, support labor rights, dude. Fuck HelloFresh, okay? It's okay, she just doesn't know. She's not a conservative, okay? Fuck. Not you too, Anne. I mean, she's in Australia. She could be. I don't think she is, though. I don't know. She seems very lip-coded. Very lip-coded. Anyway.
To use pine needles to make spread.
HelloFresh did union busting. That's it. That's the law.
She would wash and dry the pine needles I collected, put them in a flip top bottle, add as much sugar as I wanted,